Guys, welcome to Tars37. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the DC Multiverse Collect and Connect Aquaman movie wave Trench Warrior. So, this is the Trench Warrior. I'm not entirely sure what role this character is going to play in the movie. I think he's going to be a bad guy. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, I'm sick, so my throat's a little sore. But yeah, I'm excited to see what he does in the film. And I think his suit looks pretty cool. Or not suit, but I mean overall design looks pretty cool. Like, the face is pretty nice. He's got some, like, red up here with kind of like this bone design. It looks pretty neat. And he's got some detail red and gray and black. They mix the colors really nicely on this one. I also like the designs on his teeth. And they articulated his neck jaw. So you can have a closed mouth, an open mouth, or like a halfway mouth. I love articulated neck jaws on action figures. I think it's so cool. And you can see the inside of his mouth. I really like that they included that, actually. He's also got some bones on like his back over here and his arms, and you can see his fins, which are pretty nice. They've got this red and kind of like black mixed into them. Looks pretty cool. I also like the detailings on just kind of like his regular arm. It's kind of like a dark purple. And then he has these free-fingered hands that are huge fingers, and you can see black fingernails on them. Pretty cool. And he has this kind of like creepy, disturbing bone cage here, which has been nicely detailed. It's got some kind of red mixed in with gray and blue. On the back over here, he does have more of those fins with the red and the black, and they go all the way down. I think it's cool that they were consistent with that, actually. And it's also got some more of the yellow kind of bone material going on all of them, so that's cool. And then over here you kind of like have more of that grayish, almost bone type looking around him, and it kind of mixes in with the legs too, and it goes like from the thigh down to the legs. I think that's really cool, especially with like collecting connects and Build-A-Figures, because, you know, like, I mean, obviously it's not going to be consistent because they come in separate parts, so I always think it's cool when they can manage to line them up like that, actually. And then the knees are pretty cool. They've got some designs, and then some more kind of like that kind of stuff we saw up there. And the toes, pretty cool. In terms of articulation, you have a 360 at the head, and the head just popped off. Sorry about that. 360 at the head. The head can look up and down. Like I mentioned earlier, the neck or the jaw is articulated, so that's pretty cool. I always love when they do that, and it just makes it more handier for poses. And I prefer that over alternative heads, because alternative heads, like, it can really hurt the ball joint, like taking the head off and on, and, you know, it can kind of like make it weak and stuff, and even potentially break it. So I like this better because you have a better chance of just like getting the different expression without having to worry about break it. But yeah, back to this. You have a 360 at this arm. It swings out at the shoulder. You have a 360 there. Single jointed elbow. 360 at the wrist. And they are they on hinges? They are on hinges. So you also have a 360 at the torso. There's an ab crunch. The legs come forwards and backwards and outwards. You have a 360 at the thigh. Double jointed knees, and the feet are on this weird articulation joint where they just do that. Like, I've never seen an articulation joint like that for feet. It just looks kind of weird, but the feet are designed kind of weird. But it does stand up by itself, even though it's kind of weird like that. It does kind of stand up by itself. Like, this is kind of having problems at the moment, but earlier it was standing up better. Yeah, you can see it kind of does still stand up, even though the feet are kind of weirdly designed. But overall, I really like this. Pretty nice in detail and articulation, and just pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not really sure what role this plays in the movie, but I can't wait for the movie to come out, and that will be really neat. And here's a comparison really quickly with Ares. As you can see, Ares is taller than him, and then also King Shark, as these are the only other collecting connects that I've ever really built. Never been like too big into the collecting connects, but I definitely like these ones, and yeah, really cool. And here's a comparison with Aquaman really quickly from the movie and the wave. Overall, I think this is a great wave. I like waves of 4 characters. I think it's nice, kind of makes them easier to collect too, and just pretty cool. Thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe, and definitely recommend it.